Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me you're ready.
Well, I hope you had a great Canada Day. There was certainly no lack of anything to do. There was lots of, the parade was a lot of fun. I got to see lots of people that I don't get to see a lot of, and there had to be twice as many people out there this year as last year. So good for you, Sarnia, celebrating 148th year for Canada's birthday, and also our 50th anniversary of the Canadian flag. So there you go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show this week and to episode 192, 8 weeks away from the 200th episode of the show. And I know I keep teasing you. I want to make sure everything's lined up for this. Hopefully next week we'll be able to tell you what we're going to do for the 200th episode of the show and how you can come out and be a part and have some fun with the show as well. And Marianne, if I know before next week, I'll call you Cheeky Monkey and tell you, because I tease her a lot, and I don't mean to. Well, maybe I do a little bit. And speaking of stuff to do, down at Cantara Park, there's a band shell down there. I don't know if you know that. And every night of the week, starting around 7 o'clock, they've got live entertainment happening down there. Go down there, check it out, support local entertainment. And there you go. There's one more thing to do in Sarnia, even during the week. So there you go. Speaking of things to do, the Duke d'Orleans is a very popular place in the summertime. I was on it twice this past week. Tuesday night celebrating my birthday with my friend Matt Corey, and then Friday night celebrating with my sister and her husband and their friends Roy and Cheryl, and I'm going back out there next week. So I kind of live on the Duke d'Orleans in the summertime, but you can get out there and have some fun in the Duke d'Orleans as well. Let's go to the entertainment scene. We're going to talk to Chris Doherty, One Tomato and Beer Me Sarnia, putting on a Duke cruise. Take a look at this. I'll be back. Well, this week out on the entertainment scene, we're back on this beautiful waterfront we have here in Sarnia. And if you like beer and you like to help, then we've got something here for you. Chris Doherty is going to talk about your Beer Me Sarnia.
Yes.
And you've got a special cruise coming up on the Duke d'Orleans.
Yes, we do. On Sunday, July 26th, we have a fundraising event for One Tomato.
Right. And we'll just tell people what One Tomato is.
One Tomato started out by creating community gardens to feed neighborhoods and donate food to the Inn of the Good Shepherd.
Right.
And it's totally exploded. They're in classrooms teaching healthy eating and food preparation.
Yeah.
And they just opened a kitchen on Christina Street.
Perfect.
Where they're teaching classes in there and offering just to have the public rent the kitchen for events and things like that. So really growing.
Great local cause.
Yes, great local cause. Yes.
So what's going to happen on the Duke?
Okay, so we're going to have a band, Blutonium, coming to play rock and blues.
Yeah.
We have Paresh from Personal Touch catering dinner.
Oh, delicious. I love Paresh. He does a great job.
Very good food, and he's just located on Mitten Street. We're going to be out for 2 hours, and we're just looking for as many people as we can to fill the boat and just have a good time.
Right. Now, how does Beer Me Sarnia connect with all of this?
Well, Beer Me Sarnia, we started out as just a website that we created a beer list for people who like beer and want to know what's served where, and the website kind of expanded into blogs and a few other things, and then we just started doing some stuff on Facebook and some things with local restaurants, and kind of just keeps progressing, but it's a new idea and we're growing it. So.
Well, there's a lot of beer drinkers out there and a lot of connoisseurs, if you will. So and you're one yourself, I take it.
Yeah, craft beer is definitely taking off. It's becoming a lot like wine is, and so if you're not happy with maybe just the basic stuff you get kind of everywhere, you want to know where to go based on what you like to drink versus what you like to eat,
right,
then that's a good way to
and there's probably some places out there that you know, we tend to go to a place on a regular basis. This might help you go, oh yeah, I might should go and try that new place out that I've not been to before.
Exactly. There's a lot of places that you just forget about because they're not on your regular rotation, and you're missing out on so much.
What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
A favorite beer or a favorite place? Favorite beer, I'm an IPA drinker, so anything that's got that hoppy, strong flavor, I'm good with that. But I like pretty much everything. So.
Perfect. So how much are tickets for this event?
Tickets for the cruise are $49 a person.
Okay.
And that includes your boarding pass, that includes your meal, entertainment. Yeah, we'd love to see.
And again, going to a great cause, One Tomato.
Yes, and a portion of the profits of this tour will be donated to One Tomato.
That's great. So if somebody wants to go online and get tickets, do they go online or they call you?
Yes, www.beermesarnia.com. There's a link for the Duke Cruise, and you can pay by credit card right from the website. It's very easy. You'll be emailed your boarding pass, and you'll get your food voucher when you board the boat.
Okay, perfect. Chris Doherty, thank you so much for sharing that. It's going to be a lot of fun here on the Duke d'Orleans. Beautiful waterfront, great food, and supporting a great local cause. So once again, let's go back to the studio and tell you how you can get your ticket. Food, fun, great cause, and fun on the Duke d'Orleans. Thanks, Chris Doherty, for sharing all that information. Go to the Beer Me Sarnia website to get your tickets and get out and have some fun and support a great cause. Thanks, Chris. We'll see you on the cruise. And by the way, folks, keep watching my Facebook fan page. Chris tells me coming up the next week, we'll have a pair of tickets to give away for this fun time on the Duke d'Orleans. Thanks, Chris, for that. All right, well, this is going to be easy, going out into the community. Here we go. Look at this. That's what this community segment is all about. Michele Dionne and her daughter Nicole are giving away free hugs. In fact, they're taking a trip to give away free hugs. Let's go out into the community and talk about free hugs. This week out in the community, rejoining with no stranger to the show, a good friend of ours here, Michele Dionne. Thanks for being here,
Thanks
Michele.
for having me. It's wonderful.
No problem. You're always wonderful, and you got some positive stuff going on.
Thank you. I do. Yeah, there's a lot of positive stuff going on. One of the things that I've been doing lately is free hugs. My daughter and I have been tooting around town, giving people free hugs, and it's been wonderful. We were actually at First Friday last night giving out hugs.
So we're hugs are good, but I mean, where did this whole idea come from?
Well, there's actually a very popular video on YouTube, and it's about a gentleman called Juan Man. Now, I don't know if that's his real name or not, but that's the name. We'll go with it. And it's a great little video about him helping his own depression by giving out free hugs, and it's an interesting story because he ended up doing it and in a weekly thing where they all got together and gave out free hugs. And then he didn't have a permit, so he got banned from doing it. So
you get banned for free hugs.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't seem right.
No, not at all. So he ended up hugging people together, and they started a petition, and they got free hugs allowed again, which was wonderful. And then it's gone all around the world, that like in Toronto, Ontario, out in Vancouver, in Germany, in Spain, in Scotland. There's a great video. They're all online on YouTube. You can check it out.
Just kind of caught on, and he started getting tagged in all these videos.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then he got caught by his girlfriend because he didn't tell anybody.
And that's the funny thing, is he was doing it to make himself feel better, because he was feeling after he had hugged someone, because it was a random stranger that hugged him the first time, which was really neat. And he felt better, and he was like, well, this is really weird. How can I feel better from such a simple interaction from somebody I don't know? So, and then he thought, well, I need more of this, but I can't just randomly run around and hug people. So he decided to make signs.
People would have trouble with that.
Yes,
thinking, hi, how you doing? You don't know me.
That's right. So he'd hold up a sign, and you know, people are funny. Like, even when me and Nicole do it, you get different responses. You get some people that maybe don't want to make eye contact. People laugh. We had a guy last night, and he's like, I don't have any change. And I'm like, I don't either, and I don't want any. I just want the interaction. Like, you know, so in this day and age, with everything costing money, it's one of the only things you can get for free. And with depression and anxiety and all the stuff going on in the world, you do actually physically get an energy lift from hugging a positive person. And
that's proven. You were saying before we started that there's a scientific fact that triggers something in the brain.
It's oxytocin or something. I can't pretend to be a scientist.
They call it the love
But
chemical.
It's the love chemical, and it triggers that, and it will, if I'm a very positive person and I hug a negative person, I'm going to lift them up. And if I did that more and more, you can't explain it, but you can't explain electricity either.
No, that's
We can't explain gravity either. So I don't know why it works, but it does.
It just does, so go with it.
Yeah, so go with it.
So speaking of going with it, and it's your daughter?
My daughter. We are loading up our car at the end of this month, and we're driving from Sarnia, Ontario making some stops, Thunder Bay, Calgary, Penticton, BC, ending in Chilliwack, BC.
Oh, wow.
And we're hugging all along the way. We
Yeah.
have different family that are meeting us. We're documenting it all. And then we're going to drive back. And we're going to see the most beautiful country ever at the same time.
Yeah, no kidding. You're going to
Hey,
really, and
super
probably
excited.
meet some new great people and
Yes,
connect
yes.
with some people.
Yeah, and we're having a little family reunion at the other end, which is great. So my daughter Nicole, who's coming with me, she's 21. She can meet cousins she's never met,
Yeah.
and I have some siblings that I don't really know, and so it's going to be great all
Yeah,
the way
and
around,
spreading
nice
some
and
positive
positive
energy all the way.
Yes, exactly.
Right
Love
on.
is the way.
Perfect. Well, thank you so
Yes.
much for being here on
Thank
the
you
show.
so much. And I brought you your own sign.
Let's hug.
Yes, we can
Let's
hug.
Free hugs once again here with Michele Dionne.
Absolutely.
And if you see somebody holding a sign that says free hugs, just go give
And
them
we
a hug.
love running hugs. They're the greatest. People run
Running
right
hugs.
in. Yes.
Right
Don't
on.
knock me over, though.
Thanks again, Michele.
Thank you.
Let's go back in the studio, talk some more about how you can get a free hug.
Excellent.
Thank you, Michele, for being here. I got my hug out of Michele, my free hug. Thank you, Michele, for that. And congratulations to Michele and her daughter, Nicole, for taking on this free hug journey. We're really excited because Michele will be posting videos to our show fan page here every couple of days. So we're going to follow them on their journey. And we're looking forward to seeing all the free hugs that they give away. Now, if you want to help them out, they're looking for some gas cards, maybe a grocery card to buy some food along the way. They've got places to stay, but that's one way that you could help them with their journey of free hugs. And if you'd like to do that, just reach out. There's Michele's name on the screen. Reach out to her on Facebook and she'll talk to you about it. Thank you so much, Michele, and we're looking forward to following you on your free hug journey. All right, well, something new to do with your phone? I got the guy who can tell you all about it. Let's go to apps with Mark Russell.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I know. I've already covered CrossRoads. This is a completely different app called CrossRoads on apps with Mark Russell. CrossRoads allows you to instantly and automatically gather all the pictures taken during an experience, and you can share them with your friends and family members. With CrossRoads, you'll never have to chase after your friends to get their pictures once you're back home, because everything is automatic. The idea is incredibly simple. Say you're going on a road trip, or to a music festival, or even to a party, and you want to share the experience with your friends. But maybe not all of them follow you on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. Or maybe not all the pictures are going to be appropriate for social media. Instead, you power up CrossRoads, select your friends, and you're good to go. As you take pictures, your photos will be collected into a crossbook, a photo album that only the friends you've selected can see. As they take pictures, those photos will also be collected into the same photo book, and they're automatically synced. You can also access the pictures through a personal, private website. It's private and secure. Only members of your crossbook can see what's inside. CrossRoads is available for free on Android, iOS, and Windows Phone. This has been Apps with Mark Russell.
All right, there's Mark Russell. Once again, thanks, Mark, for taking the time to be here every week to put a segment together for us. He's always got some great things to share and all the cool things you can do with your phone. And if you've got an app you'd like to tell Mark about and have him talk about it here on the show, send him an email to info@markrussellsarnia.com. Thanks again, Mark. We will see you next week, my friend. All right, it's local events calendar time. Turn it up. Take a look. Here we go. right. Thanks everybody who sends in your events here for what's happening in Sarnia Lambton. And if you'd like your event to be here, you got to send it to me via email to the show at davidburrows.ws. All right. And just a reminder, once again, the band shell happening down at Cantara Park every night of the week. There's stuff going on there, magic and music and fun for the family. And you can find out who's playing and what's happening down there simply by going to the city website at sarnia.ca. All right. Well, Scott Weiland and the Wildabouts, you know that guy from Stone Temple Pilots. He's going to be here in Sarnia at RUSTIC this Friday, and we want to give away a pair of tickets. So keep watching the Facebook fan page over the next couple of days for your chance. There will be a video posted on how you can win a pair of tickets to go see this fantastic show that's going to be happening down at RUSTIC. And I want to say thanks to Stuart Manchie of Manchie Media for bringing Scott Weiland and the Wildabouts to town and for giving us the tickets to give away as well. Also, I want to give you a mention on next week's show. We'll be talking about the Indie Fest Youth Talent Showcase. Yes, it is happening, and we're going to have all the details about how the young folks can get involved in performing as well, and we'll tell you where it's going to happen if you don't already know yet. Marianne might know. Call Marianne at Cheeky Monkey. All right, there you go. That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend, and I will see you next time right here on the show. Bye-bye for now.